Look.
Listen.
I-
What's up?
Geese, what is wrong? You're supposed to be
That's staying
sniffling,
in.
not wheezing.
That's staying in. That
God.
sound is staying in.
I don't even know how that happened.
What was that?
It was
don't
the
know.
medicine.
I think my nose is clogged and I was laughing and there was like a bubble and it just expanded in my throat.
That was incredible.
Ow, it kind of hurt.
All right, Geese is injured. I don't know. Oh, look who it is. It's Michael and Aaron and Geese and
Hello.
Ticklebits.
I am Professor Ticklebits. Welcome to episode 10 of Look, Listen with Geese and Guyera, the podcast where they talk about Pokemon and other things. I'm your host this week, Aaron, aka Professor Ticklebits. Just kidding. I don't know what this show is or what they do. Michael, take back over.
Even though he's in it 30% of the time.
I mean, I usually do the intros, Aaron, but okay.
Well, there you go. I'm a guest. I get special privileges.
I can't
Okay.
believe that I pulled you two away from Fortnite for even 15 minutes to get on a dang
Honestly,
call.
Guyera, I was legit
A
thinking,
bunch?
I wonder if I could get a Fortnite match in
Oh my
before we start.
A bunch of 10-year-olds over here. All you guys do is talk about Fortnite and think about Fortnite and start
I
playing
had a
Fortnite.
dream that I
Oh.
won yesterday or this morning.
I bet you did.
Turns out it's a fun game. Who would have
It's a really
Two
thought?
fun
sets
game.
of kids I encountered in the wild just going on about Fortnite. Just thinking about you two.
Who are these wild kids you found?
Yeah.
One was in dongles and one was in
Mhm.
Jack in the Box.
Did they have parents?
Were their parents hot?
I didn't stare him in the face.
Well, you
Hmm.
should have. That's what I always do. I love a good, just remember, this is a family podcast, so I will just say I love a good mom and dad.
Shouts out to mom and dads all over.
I don't recommend staring people dead in the face. Where I
Oh,
live.
yeah, wait. Real quick, Aaron, just remember this is a family podcast.
I know.
No cursing.
I know that.
No big
Okay,
swears.
okay,
No
Aaron.
sniffs. No sniffles. Geese is sniffling.
Today may be the day that I'm sick.
All right.
I
After
know
all
I've
this
said
buildup,
I know in previous
how-
episodes I've said that I may be getting sick, and I feel like boy oh boy, this might be the day.
the rooster has come to roost. The chickens are in the hatchery.
That's what they say.
Aaron, what is the actual phrase?
The eggs have cracked the chicken.
The eggs have
Isn't it
cracked
like
the chicken, and
The
the fox
chickens have
is-
come to roost
That actually
Sure.
sounds absolutely correct.
because like chickens go and they lay on the eggs. Isn't that roosting?
Yeah, the fox
I-
has come for his payment.
Yes. The fox and the hound have found a chicken.
But good news, everyone! I have my grapes.
It's about
Yes.
time. It's been 4 years. I ate an entire apple.
Ooh.
Mm.
I went
Just
down
like-
to the grape mines and got podcasting grapes. Took me 13 hours.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Golly.
Yeah.
I ate the whole apple like they told me in that documentary I saw in elementary school. I spit out the seeds and the stem,
Yeah.
but other
Yeah,
than
you
that,
don't-
I just harmed.
Yeah, you don't want a tree growing out of your belly.
Or it's cyanide because there's a trace amount of cyanide in apple seeds.
That's why I didn't
Sick.
eat them, Geese. I'm not trying to get cyanide or arsenic inside of me.
Or is it arsenic that's in apple seeds?
I think arsenic is in
Old lace.
cashews, or the fruit around cashews, something like that. And good reference, guy, your arsenic and old lace. Then the one
Who
where the
doesn't
two old
love
ladies kill people and put them in their basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Good
good
stuff.
One. That's
for the kids.
That's boomer media for you. Geese is staring at me blankly. Let's move on, Guyera.
I'd love to move. I was waiting for Geese, but we can go on to look, watching, playing, eating, listening, shenanigans. Let's go. We got sniffles. 3 sniffles.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I
Three
was thinking
sniffles.
about it.
Okay. In our famous segment, watching, playing, eating, listening, shenanigans, and I hope you're all excited about that prospect.
I love it.
I'm so excited.
Geese, guess what I got for free?
What?
I got at Coco Ichibanya, one of my favorite places to eat of all time. I got an omelet curry with gyudon, which is thin sliced beef and onions. And then instead of getting cheese on it, Geese, I got keema chili cheese fries and I just baked. So I took these baked cheese fries with chicken chili and just put them into my omelet curry, mixed them all up,
Oh
ate
my
it.
God.
I got people on other tables asking me, hey, what is that? Because they wanted it and it looked really delicious. And then, best part, I go to pay and I unlock my final stamp for a free curry. And they say, do you want to use it? And I said, well, it doesn't work for omelets, does it? And she says, let me go check. And then Geese, now you keep this between us. But not only does she give me the omelet curry for free, she doesn't even mark it off on my card. So now I got 2 free curries.
Oh my God, that's so sick.
And then also I ate some hot chicken like a week ago, but it wasn't very good. So they sent me a survey and I said the fries were good, but the chicken, the texture was off or something. So they sent me a free combo and the free combo was incredible. It was so good.
Is this also a Coco Ichiban?
That was a Dave's Hot Chicken.
I had a reaction to eggs and French fries, but then I just realized that French fries are just big hash browns.
Yeah.
And I'm into it. I'm into it.
Are they like shoestring fries? What kind of fries are we talking, Guyera?
Yeah.
The fries from which place?
Coco Ichiban.
Coco Ichiban, I would call those normal fries. They're not crinkle cut. They're like, what's a place that has fries that look like this?
Crinkle cut's the
This is
worst
going to
cut,
sound
by
bad,
the
but
way.
it looks like just your normal fry that you would get in a freezer bag. Just a straight.
Like your
it's not
bog
too
standard
thin.
McDonald's style fry.
It's way thicker than McDonald's.
Like Cisco.
Thicker than McDonald's? That's like a steak fry.
Like Cisco food services fries.
Aaron, hold on. Before I answer the Cisco question, Aaron, what are you talking about? McDonald's has very thin fries. They're super thin.
Yeah, you misunderstood me. When you said they're thicker, I said, oh, maybe more like a steak fry.
I would say not as thick.
Okay,
Just
okay.
your normal
Somewhere
fry.
in between. Somewhere in
I
between.
could
there?
show you an image. God, a picture's worth 1,000
Yes.
words. Am I right?
Show me an image on this audio podcast.
I will. And then also I did my classic Domino's pizza full of Cascabella peppers and red pepper flakes, and I dipped it in chili, Geese. The kind of chili we were talking about. That thin chili. Very good.
Man, I'm still craving chili cheese fries.
You need to get them. Oh, don't they have them at Culver's or something?
I don't think, does Culver's do chili cheese fries?
Culver's has chili.
Well, there you go.
But they have
Put two
bad
and two
french
together.
fries.
They're
Okay.
okay-ish. I mean, we could just get chili from Culver's and dump it on any kind of fry you want.
Dump it on the
This
fries.
It's not illegal. No one's going to call the cops.
But it is immoral. Or immoral.
Immoral.
What is immoral? Is that like a sports league online for like being
No.
polite? I'm being immoral.
What's the best way to send you this picture, Aaron, where you will see it the easiest and the fastest?
Discord.
All right. At
Everybody
Aaron.
thrill at the sound of Guyera sending an image.
Sending that JPEG.
Here it comes.
Nice. Okay. Oh no, Geese has got a sniffle. Stop, mute the mic. Oh my God, she's got to blow her nose.
Oh,
Holy
now she's not.
moly.
No, I caught the sniffle because she was laughing.
God,
Oh,
why?
no. Oh, and
All
there's
we
another
need
one.
to do is not have
Sorry,
a geese
everybody.
sniff. And we're
Yeah.
getting geese.
We got 2. That was a twofer.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
You're working on it. Okay, so yeah, this is like a thick McDonald's fry,
Yeah.
like almost doubled up. Okay,
Yeah.
that looks good. That's a good looking plate of fries and chili.
It's tasty. What are your foods of the week? Everyone else that's not me.
What did I make for you last night, Geese?
Last night, Aaron made this chicken couscous with zucchini dish.
And
It was
we-
good.
Yeah.
It was healthy, and it didn't make me have to die
Yeah.
after I ate it.
And
But
that's all you need to ask for, really.
there was more to be. I don't know.
It's the elements are there and it's good, but it could be a lot better. Like it had
Yeah.
the recipe asked you to cook green beans and couscous together. Why? What are we doing? Like we can cook those separately, season them accordingly, and then combine them. We don't.
Yeah,
That was a major detriment for me. I'm not a big zucchini guy.
I really like the zucchini.
Yeah. So that's all you, those leftovers, by the way. But the chicken was very good, well seasoned and cooked. But
And then we were back,
Yeah.
and we got some dongles after we did a hike
it's true.
because we
Delicious.
earned it.
We did. It was a treat, like it should be. Few and far between.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, I know Baltimore likes to make fun of my eating. My question is couscous similar to quinoa?
Yes and no. Couscous
Yes
is
and
a pasta. Quinoa is a grain, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were both
So-
really like full of tiny little balls.
They are. Like-
Similar in maybe like, texture, but not even because like couscous, you could almost like mash into a paste if you really wanted to and and cooked it. But
I can mash anything into a paste.
That's true. But like quinoa is, I've had both, and quinoa is closer to like rice.
Yeah.
Look, anybody who knows how to cook, knows a lot about food is probably screaming at their podcast device of choice right now. I'm sorry.
Calm
I'm not
down,
a couscous
Tom.
expert. Yeah.
Quinoa sounds like a Pokemon name.
It does, and a cute one.
Ooh.
We do have a couple Crocs. Was there more food, or are you prepared for playing watching?
I made him his millennial breakfast this morning of avocado toast. That was pretty
I believe
good.
it's pronounced avocado toast.
Avo toast.
Avo toast.
Avo toast, brah.
Yeah, but we ate some Avo toast while we watched the second episode of Ted Lasso, which we just got into.
It's a good show.
It's a very good show. You can hear my complete thoughts on the next episode of Response Message. Well, I'll talk about it more. Good stuff. But I won't stop Geese about talking about it.
It's good.
Wow, incredible stuff from Geese.
Thank you.
It is very, very good. I recommended that to everyone. It's one of those shows. Apple TV's knocking it out of the park. Apple TV, I know you're listening. Just cast me on anything. I don't care. I know you're going to write something.
The Ghost of Steve Jobs. Cast Guyera, please.
Ted Lasso.
Hashtag cast Guyera. Get it trending.
Hashtag Apple TV. Hunky for Apple TV.
Hungy for Apple TV.
Ready to pay for an Apple TV subscription if you hashtag cast Guyera.
Perfect. Exactly.
And then tweet that at prof underscore tickle
TICKLE underscore BTS.
I just gotta say BITS. Oh no, it is BTS, isn't it?
No, it's not. Get it out.
Which one will it be?
Bad.
You find out. You know what? Tweet them both. The other account, maybe it exists. They'll
just
they'll
at
be very
BTS.
confused.
Aaron will find it.
Oh no, no! Please don't invoke the BTS. They call themselves an army. The fan base.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna leave them alone.
What were you saying, Aaron?
I've been getting tweets. I've been catching up on the show. I'm about 2 episodes behind.
It's about 2.5 minutes into the first episode.
Yeah. So really appreciate all those call outs on Twitter. Apparently Rowlett has some injustice done to him, apparently. We'll figure that out.
The funny thing about that is I have no idea where that came from or why Rowlett needs justice. Geese,
I think it was the episode, it was from the episode where Rowlett and Poplio are stuck in the bubble.
And just he needs justice?
I don't know.
I think I like it better not knowing. Leave the mystery.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, but I think what you're saying, Aaron, is that you're really welcome for us driving up engagement with you.
Sure.
Yes. Geese.
Yeah.
I was planning on telling you on this episode, I went to go see E.T. in the IMAX and it was great, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Okay. But I did watch Rehearsal. That is funny. The latest episode is funnier than the previous one. And Better Call Saul is tonight, the finale. I'm losing it. I'm so excited.
Of the show or the season?
So good. It's the series finale, Geese. It's all over.
And Geese, you've seen none of Better Call Saul?
Or Breaking Bad.
Okay. She's got no context for any of this. That's all right. Yeah.
I like Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk is very good. He's a good actor.
Everybody loves Bob Odenkirk.
And Rhea Seehorn.
Oh my God, she's so good. I'm already playing. I mean, look.
Listen.
When the Emmys come on later whenever, they're going to happen soon because she's already won Critics something or other award.
Yeah.
But she needs to win the Emmy for Best Actress. And if she doesn't, I'm going to lose my mind.
When are you going to win your Emmy, Guyera?
That's unlikely to ever happen.
You going to go after an EGOT?
No.
Why not?
It's too much.
Geese, imagine being on stage on Broadway and you got the sniffles. How embarrassing.
Well, what if it's for my character? What if I'm method acting, huh?
Sometimes that's what you got to do. Geese.
Yeah.
Last week, I forgot to mention that I watched the movie Prey, but I'm not going to talk about it because they already talked about a response message. They're stealing all our content. I don't know what we're going to do.
I mean, but we didn't hear your opinion of the movie on Response Message, Guyera.
It's very good.
Also, is that a prequel to Eat, Pray, Love?
Got him.
Zing.
No, but we were going on about this in the dang Discord.
Mm-hmm.
saying, oh, let's watch in Comanche. It'll be great. And I thought, oh, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I love watching movies in unique ways in the original language. But here's the problem. Comanche is just a dub. So the actors are speaking English, emoting with their bodies in English. So Comanche is just going to take you out of it.
Okay.
We're going back and forth. But correction for a response message. Tom was saying that you could only watch Comanche in a theater in Los Angeles. No, it's right on Hulu. It's just
I think we saw that after we recorded and we're like, well, that'll just live in that episode. It happens.
I really like that actress in the show that I remember the name of it.
Yeah, what is the main actress? What show was she on?
She was in the show with Cousin Matthew from Downton Abbey, where he's a superhero.
What superhero show was she from? Guyera, we need your memory for this.
Oh, yeah, I'm known for my memory. Name anything, I know it.
She was in the show with Cousin Matthew, whose real name is...
You're referencing another actor I don't know.
Every time you say
show
cousin
I've never
Matthew,
watched.
I think you're talking about your cousin.
No, Cousin Matthew from Downton Abbey.
Unfortunately, I've never seen Downton Abbey.
She's in the show. It's called something.
Well, her name is Amber Midthunder, right?
Yes. Okay, so what is her other credits?
Her other credit is Legion.
Legion, that's it. She's really good in Legion.
Legion. Okay. There we go. We got there. We figured it out.
Good work, everyone. I can also talk about all the Pokemon I played, but I'm actually going to save that for Poke News of the Week. So, what is your watching or playing, everybody?
Well,
Fortnite.
We did watching and a little bit of playing. Guyera, did you talk about the new Mario Kart tracks yet?
Did we, Geese? Or was last
a little
recording?
bit. I think I mentioned last week that I was not really impressed by them.
They're not as fun, except for the Super Mario course, Super Mario Brothers Kart level
Mario
Super Nintendo. Super
Circuit 3?
Yes, that's the one.
There you go.
That's a good course. Maybe honestly, it's nostalgia talking. I don't know.
It is fun because it's a good drifting course. There's really some fun lines in there with the turns, but I would say, probably like 40% of my like of that course is nostalgia.
Probably.
The pinball one is kind of fun, but it's a little Fall Guys-ish in playstyle because there's those pinballs that can just run you over from behind, so you have almost no warning. Well, I guess
that is a favorite with people, the pinball one. But those other courses, I've never been more underwhelmed in my life. Just we get in the courses. Right. I'm so excited. And then here's what happens next. We're just driving in a straight line and nothing is happening. And I just think to myself, what, who's not here? What went wrong?
There's a couple of those in that pack.
They feel empty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought, because I was thinking, does somebody not have items? Why is there nothing exciting happening? I guess there's no interesting drifts. I don't. Maybe one of those courses had a really good drift that people weren't taking advantage. Oh, it was the old Prospector Railroad. What's the name of that course?
From Mario 64?
Yeah, it's from Mario 64 with the train.
Or Mario Kart 64, excuse me.
Yeah.
Mon Calamari Desert.
Right, so...
That's Star Wars.
Yeah, it's Mon Calamari. No, I'm just going to keep... Whatever you say, Aaron, I'm going to say, yeah, that's exactly correct.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I found... Oh, yeah. So I found this good drifting spot that I don't even think Keith found, but so that was fun.
Keith Squared, friend of the podcast.
Twitch.tv/City Skylines. I mean, Keith Squared. Skyline Chili. Go to Skyline Chili to support Keith.
Tweet at Mary Kish, Skyline Chili, Skyline Saturdays.
Tweet at Mike Mahardy, why the heck was Fire Escape not live at midnight when I was walking from home upset?
They
already
recorded
finished response
the day
message.
Before.
What? Huh?
They recorded it like the day before. That's probably why. That one was coming in hot.
Oh, God, we got it. We got a sniffle. We got a sniffle, Aaron. Press the mute button. Oh, my God. She's got a sniffle.
Okay. We're unmuted, and she's... Oh, there's the sniff. We caught it on camera and the audio. This is a really good instance where you're proving your need for a fainting couch.
I do need a fainting couch.
She is leaned over, holding the arm of the sofa, holding her chest. This woman needs a fainting couch stat.
Everyone go to twitch.tv/prof_tickle.
Tickle _
Is it
bits. That's how I
TIKL?
like to see them.
Is it TIKL?
Twitch.tv/PROF_tickle_bits. When
It
you
was
say
prof.
the full word, people assume that it's spelled fully.
Right. Prof. So go there. Please donate for Geese's Chaise Lounge, a.k.a. the Fainting
I need
Couch.
my gaming chaise lounge.
Please help me so that I don't have to suffer the lack of a chaise lounge for Geese Peep.
So I don't have to suffer.
Also that. Whatever motivates you.
All right.
I'm getting sick.
You are sick. And reporter
Okay.
Geese Peep has something to say, unless...
No, I can
Okay.
do it. Time
What?
for some news.
News
I'll
regarding...
do the news first.
News regarding Pokemon.
Looks like we got someone coming over the wire. It's Geese Peep with a news report.
Wait, Geese got news?
Yeah, I'm going first.
You about to say the B word?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can see it in her dang eyebrows. She's going to say the B word.
These mischievous eyebrows.
Okay, you ready, y'all, for the weather report?
Let's do it.
All right.
My favorite part of the news.
Hi,
If-
I'm Geese Peep, reporting live from Tallinn,
It's a Pokemon.
Estonia,
Still.
where it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit with 4% precipitation and 54% humidity, with winds of 8 miles per hour. And it's partly cloudy, but mostly sunny.
Thank you, Geese Peep, out in, I've already forgotten where. Not La Paz, Bolivia.
Tallinn!
Talon, yeah, Talonflame. Everybody's favorite
That's
Pokemon.
the capital of Estonia, apparently.
Okay, Poke News of the Week. Clambos, listen up. This has got to be the most Pokemon-filled week of my life. Wow, maybe outside of going to some big Pokemon tournament or something. Every day this week was something Pokemon. Every day I woke up early to either catch shinies in Pokemon Sword and Shield, for the Grimmsnarl, shiny Grimmsnarl in the promoted raid dens, or I'm walking these streets collecting shiny Galarian Zigzagoons. Very cute. They look like ring pops. Also, we have a lot of leaks out for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Leaks.
We have an entire... Yes. So if you don't want to know, don't look them up. But if you do want to look them up, I have a website for you at https / well, don't forget the... What do they call it, Aaron?
https://
Colon /
Actually, they're forward slashes.
/
Wow, that's embarrassing, Guyera.
www.makio.it. Is that Italy? .it/Pokemon/SV-Dex/ if you want to know all the leaks in an easy to navigate environment. We got pretty much every Pokemon leaked so far except for a few lines. There's a few lines left. It's very exciting. Guess what? I just got the email. My Pokemon Center delivery is out for delivery.
Is this in real life or in a game?
This is real human being life. My Pokemon parcel out for delivery of my little Magnemite plush and my Pokeball dress socks. And most importantly, the reason for the order, that special, which I mentioned last week, the Charizard special delivery trading card game card that you could only get if Pokemon emailed you the code for it and then you bought $20 worth of thing. Very exciting.
Interesting. Guyera, can we create a card game like this where we incentivize people to spend ungodly amounts of money for artificial scarcity?
That can last for a little. I remember when I was playing in like 2010, 2011, there was a card game that came out that got popular for a second, but then I think it fell off quick. It was called Vanguard, I want to say. Vanguard? That sounds right.
Did they make that into a video game?
I don't think it's related, but that does sound like video game now that I'm saying it out loud as well.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting sick.
What do you mean think? I thought we knew.
Okay, I think I know I'm getting sick.
A foregone conclusion. Aaron looks sad.
I am sad.
Way to go, everybody. This is on you.
Yeah. I have a question.
Question time with Geese.
Do we know the final... So I was looking at that website that you just plugged with all the revealed Pokemons with Scarlet. And do we know the final forms of the starters? Or because I saw that the art that they used were fan art.
Right. We've seen very, very blurry images of Quaxley's final evolution, but we haven't seen them officially revealed in any capacity. This is a very rare leak cycle. Normally, we'd get actual images pulled from the game. I've never seen this before, where we get a ton of information, but it's all just text. Very small number of blurry photographs.
Blurry photos.
Sounds like
of
Aaron wants to
Pokemon.
get into the episode.
I'm politely listening, Guyera. That's my
He'll do what he's told.
That's my other username, politely listening.
The
Politely
polite
listening
gamer.
and Geese, what's your name again? Geese Sniffs or Big
Oh,
Big
Geese
Sniffin'
Sniffs.
Big Geese
Not to
Sniffs?
get out ahead of anything, but can we seriously have a polite gamer, like, I don't know, like show or character? The polite gamer.
That's just like,
I'm gonna treat you with respect, and you're gonna like it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
treat you the way you want
oh
to be
man,
treated.
I lost, but they were really good, so I'm not mad about it.
I've got nothing to be upset about. I had a good time.
GG's,
Gamers
guys.
never
You played
lose
better
when
than
they
me.
have fun.
That's true. It's very true.
That's what I always say.
What do you always say, Geese?
Gamers never lose when they have fun.
Of course.
I'm
I don't know
itchy.
if we have a question specifically requesting a shout out to the gamers, but just to be on the safe side, to hedge our bets. Geese, could
Shout
you-
out to all the gamers.
Perfect.
Wait, can we do one more take of that?
One more take with Aaron.
Shout out to all the gamers.
Gamers, follow me down this long corridor.
Hallway of gaming.
It's endless.
Oh.
Come
Geese,
play
you-
Fortnite with me.
Yeah,
Play
Guyera,
Fortnite.
play Fortnite with us.
Maybe this week. I can play on
Okay.
PS5.
Yeah.
Geese, do you have the names of the episode? And before you say the names of the episode, Geese has got a sniff. She's got a sniffle today. Everybody listen as she sniffles.
Got it.
So if I perish from this illness I have, Aaron, you're going to take over this podcast.
Sure, yeah. Do you saying that publicly so that there is motive out there and I've investigated for any possible happenings?
What
Who's
does he have to
say?
gain?
Do you listen to true crime podcasts, perchance?
Interesting. She perished shortly after updating her living will and testament, where she gave her
Ooh.
Nintendo Switch to Aaron.
But I've already got a Switch. Find out why Aaron wanted that second Switch tonight on How Did This Murder Happen? Tuesdays at 7 p.m.
I'm
It's
sick.
tonight, Tuesday.
Let's talk about episode 1, Guyera.
I'm
I
ill.
can't if I don't know the title of the episode, which I asked
Oh,
you.
you're waiting for me?
I've got that. Let me spoiler. The title of this episode is Filler.
Aaron.
Look, every cartoon does this. Every show does this. Sometimes you just got to get an episode out. You're a little tight on budget. Just got to get some stuff done. It's a
The
creative
art in
process.
this is fantastic.
It's great art. It's great art. For a filler episode, this is actually pretty good.
You gotta have a baseball episode. They did it in
Oh,
Dragon
yeah.
Ball.
They can't all be plot episodes. You only
course
got, yeah.
Geese, if you
What
don't
was the
say the
name of
name of
this
this
one?
episode, I'm throwing my computer out of the window.
Okay, give me a second. I had it, then Aaron distracted me. Okay.
Mr. Distractions, the polite gamer.
That's right.
Okay, it's called Pulling Out the Pokemon Base Pepper.
Give me the other language's title then.
The Fierce Poke Base Match. Go for a tie-turning home run.
Okay.
Perfect. Episode 28 with the title that Geese just said. We open with a poke problem with Kooks, Kukui, and he says, "What sport are we going to play today?" Baseball. Kukui's house, and everybody's watching baseball. Everybody's losing their mind. We're watching on TV that there's an Electabuzz throwing a ball at a Gyarados. So in the Pokemon world, humans and Pokemon play together, which is not fair if you ask
They
me.
call it
because-
Poke Baseball or something
Yeah,
like
They
that?
call it in English Pokebase.
Pokebase. Yeah, in English.
Pokebase. Very
Yeah.
weird.
I know, it is
Okay.
weird.
I get what you're saying. So probably they have human baseball too. It's like a different league.
Yeah.
So Electabuzz, I believe, destroys the wall of the baseball field stadium park. Geese, the Magikarp, are losing it. They're all dancing because it's Team Magikarp, Team Koi King in Japanese, I believe. Right.
I don't know. I
Correct.
didn't watch it in Japanese.
No, I'm saying that the Magikarp are jumping and they named the team after the Magikarp. Now a human walks up to the plate. Very exciting.
I was gonna say that I like that they called it the Magikarps because there's a real Japanese baseball team called the Carps, the Hiroshima Carps.
Have I told that anecdote about the Japanese baseball team and the coffee, Geese? I feel like I have. And
I don't think so.
Don't want to repeat myself, Geese. So, Clambos, I'm going to tell the story, but listen. If I've told this story before, you immediately email looklistencast@gmail.com and I will edit the episode and I will take it out. All of it. Here is my anecdote. When I was in Japan, every time I would see a new coffee in a vending machine, I'd go, ooh, sick. Let me try this one. And I saw this one that was sponsored by or had some association with a Japanese baseball team. And I thought, ooh, sick. Can't wait to try it. Geese, it was the worst coffee I've had in my entire life. So I asked a Japanese man that I was eating okonomiyaki with, who are the rivals of this team? Because I will support them until my dying breath. He told me, and that is the team I now support. So the Japanese Tigers, I either love them or hate them. I think it's Tigers. Who knows?
I like the team, I think it's like the Chibolote something Mariners, because I like their mascot. It's a fish. The mascot eats other... Have you seen this video, Guyera?
Their mascot eats the other mascots?
Or will has a big fish outfit and it can take the outer outfit off and just be fish bone. So there's just a man as a fish bone.
You've shown me this before. This is really cool. Yeah, it's a 2 stage mascot outfit.
Yeah, they're the Chiba Lotte Marines.
And I think the person can jump in through the mouth and resume being a fish.
I like that idea. It's clever.
I'm going to post this in the Discord.
So in this episode, we get, I imagine this is a commonly used art style in sports anime, but it's a very thick outline drawing. It just makes everything look very intense and exciting. And the way they draw the baseballs just super expanded and thin and squished. Very sick. Yeah. So this guy hits the baseball out of the park and a Alolan executor tries to catch it but fails, which is funny because how tall he is. And then we see that Ash is crying. He's bawling his eyes out because of how badly he wants to play poke baseball.
He also just said the wonder of sport. He loves it.
Exactly. There's a Snorlax on this baseball field. I think that Snorlax is going to come on later, right? Is the game we're watching, is that the dude who's going to come up later? His team?
I think so.
Yeah.
The same Snorlax, one and the same. Keep in mind that's Snorlax. And we cut to the school. I felt bad for all the Pokemon because you see all the children, they have a nice little seat, but the Pokemon are on the floor like a bunch of animals.
They're comfortable.
They are animals.
Yes.
Apparently, every single kid in this school watched the baseball game, and Ash starts reenacting it. He does a very good job, if you ask me, reenacting everything that happened in the episode. And okay. What is this guy's name in English? The main baseball character of this episode, the professional player.
It is Hawaiian, I want to say.
Like
so.
Oni? There's something like
Olu?
Oh, so it's the same in Japanese and English.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be kind of like an Okinawan or Hawaiian name. So
I have here Olulo. Does that sound right?
Olulo, yeah.
Yeah.
Olulo. Okay, perfect. And is he the one they're talking about from Melee Island?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. It's all coming together, Clambos. Perfect. And Kukui walks in and says, "Hey kids, today's class is about baseball." Because everybody watched baseball. I love his lesson plans. His curriculum is just crazy. Just whatever kids are interested in that day, that's what we're gonna do.
You gotta reach
the kids. Huh? What, Aaron? Huh?
You gotta reach the kids. You gotta reach out to the kids and teach them.
Reach out to them kids.
I have a question, Guyera.
Question from Geese.
Throughout the episode, Ash, to encourage his Pokemon, always says, "Give him the old pepper." Do they say that in Japanese?
No.
That question made Guyera turn into an 84-year-old man. I should have screenshotted that for good faces, because, oh boy, that was a good one.
He's like, "Give him the old pepper, Pikachu."
Now we're getting a muted Guyera sniffle.
Secret sniffles. Okay. No, they don't do that in Japanese. Okay, I'm not a big sports historian, and I never even watched sports until recently, like the past couple of years. And even then only with my family, baseball. But I want to say that sounds like old sports lingo, like maybe even from the 20s or something.
Wouldn't surprise me.
So let's go with that, because that doesn't sound like something that would translate over into Japanese. I'm trying my darndest to think if there was a weird phrase that Ash kept saying throughout the episode. Not that I can recall. Okay, so Ololu is here to teach the kids how to play baseball, and everybody's losing it because everybody loves Ololu. He much like Samson Oak, the principal, does those little Pokepuns where he says a Pokemon's name and changes his face to the Pokemon, which is something we see a lot in this season of Pokemon, which we appreciate that they're having more fun with the art style. He brought his Snorlax along, and I love this Snorlax because he's got a cute little hat, Geese.
All the Pokemon are wearing cute little hats.
Oh my god, I love the uniforms. Oh, they're so cute. They got these cute little blue hats, little blue and white little outfits. I think it's only Mallow that has shorts on, right? Everybody else is wearing pants, baseball pants.
I think so.
So the kids and the Pokemon are all going to be on teams, but they're splitting up. We got a team with Kaki Rodo. Is it Kiawe or what?
It's Team Kiawe and Team Ash.
Okay. And he just says Roto because he's Rotom. Rotom's the one explaining what's going on.
Is that the piece of toast that's a Pokedex?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Now, keep in mind, Aaron, that's not actually what Rotom looks like. Rotom is a ghost who can inhabit things. So he is just in a Pokedex.
All right.
He can also be a washing machine.
Could be anything. Is this Geist?
What?
Sort of.
GameCube game, yeah.
There's a few things he's known for being, and he switches his type when he's a refrigerator or a lawnmower, etc.
Is this an actual ghost? Or is this a Pokemon ghost type?
He is a ghost type Pokemon that is a ghost, electric and ghost.
Okay.
And he's like zip, 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 zip. He zips around and possesses things. It's very sick. All right, so we got the cute, adorable uniforms. All the kids are in. Kiawe's going to be the pitcher. Turtonator's going to be the catcher. Mallow's on third base. Trent's. Who is Trent's? Geese, what is Trent's? Who's first base? I have written here Trent's. TRENCE. What is that?
I have no idea what you're referring to.
Trent's.
I did not write down the lineup.
Right field is Lily. Who's on first base? We can do process of elimination.
Snowy's
left
field. I remember that.
Guys, listen, it's not a full baseball. It's just a triangle, not a diamond.
It's only two bases.
No second base.
That's not baseball.
So it's like cricket.
On the other team, we got Ash as the catcher, Pikachu pitching.
Hold on, Guyera. No, it's not like cricket. What are you talking about?
Does cricket only have two bases?
That's a 9-hour conversation we don't have time for. Let's just sum it up by saying no, it's nothing like cricket.
I know, but I'm just referring to the bases.
Cricket has like a back and forth.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a third point of reference like this. There's two bases, but there's still home plate.
Okay, so it's 3 bases.
Technically 3 if you count home base.
Thank you.
Here, folks at home, is home plate a base or is it home plate?
Yeah, it's a base.
Write in. Tell me. What do you think?
At looklistencast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Write the answer yes. I stared at my paper long enough, Geese, and I finally got it. It was Steenie. I misspelled Steenie. All right, now we're going to the other team. Ash is the catcher. Pikachu is pitching, which cracked me up because he can't even hold a dang baseball bat. First base is Poplio. Third base is Lana. Right field is Sophocles. And left field is Togedemaru. Rock, Ruff, Rowlett, and Litton are just keeping score, I guess. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. So the umpire, what? Yes?
Yeah, you're just getting to it. Keep going. I was just going to say, who's the umpire?
Whoa, I don't know you're going to have to tell me what they did in English because this is the smartest thing Pokemon has ever done. They make Scyther the umpire. Aaron or Geese, can one of you ask me what Scyther's name in Japanese is?
Baseball man.
It's not Baseball Man.
Well, actually, what? Go ahead.
I was going to say, why don't you guess what Scyther's name in Japanese is?
Umpire man.
No.
Catcher man.
The all-seeing eye of baseball.
That was very close, Aaron. No. His name in Japanese is Strike.
Oh, that's nice.
It works so well in Japanese. So when the baseball flies across, Strike just yells, because he's a Pokemon, Strike!
Nice.
So he's the
that's
perfect
good.
umpire.
That actually makes the joke land, because in English, he's just saying Scyther, right?
Uh-huh.
So, like, there's a bad call that Scyther makes, apparently, because everybody is upset at this call. And that joke makes sense in Japanese because he's just saying his name.
Correct.
Because he has to say his name because he's a Pokemon. Okay, that works. Okay, that's a lost joke in English.
I think I have a fever.
Oh, God.
Geese. Dying on the episode. We'll get your final moments captured on film.
Finally.
We're going to monetize your death.
I mean, I'd want you to.
Yeah, me too.
Me
If
three.
I go out and make money off it.
I will, babe.
Sick.
That's disappointing to hear that they didn't do anything with the joke in Japanese. Way to go, everybody. Way to
in
go.
English, yeah.
Exactly. But at least the action art is fantastic. And we get a dynamic full flame ball and a sparkling gigavolt swing. There was a bad call, just like what Geese and Aaron were saying. And we got some Oricorios cheering. I know Geese likes that. She looks absolutely miserable.
Oricorio!
Those
Geese?
pom-pom birds?
Yes.
Yeah, sick.
Pikachu is so adorable.
So cute.
Up there on the plate, pitching. Well, he's not on the plate, right? Pitcher's plate, what do they call it? The mound. The mound.
Yeah.
The mount.
When they show Litten playing with the little baseball, I died. I literally screamed.
She did. She
With the
screamed at
little
the
paws.
television.
Pikachu flings that baseball with his tail, but Kiawe hits it. And Sophocles, what does he do, Geese?
Oh, he runs and then he... I was trying to remember. I'm dying. Okay, so he goes to catch it, but he trips, but he ends up catching it when he's tripping.
So it still wins in the end. And then we see Poplio, in my opinion, big cheating, because he's using his Poke Powers to win with his bubbles, so I'm not a fan. Just why don't you just send Arceus out to just win the baseball game, or Dialga to turn back time to make sure you win the baseball game? Doesn't add up to me. Steeny's adorable out on the field. And then Togedemaru pierces a baseball with his little spikes. So I guess they got plenty of baseballs to go around.
I'm sorry. Can we get like a side podcast of Guyera just like going into the logistics of how Pokemon baseball wouldn't work and it's all a sham? It just
The commissioner with Guyera.
There's no rules. They can just use their moves. So what are we doing out here?
Nonsense. Absolute utter nonsense. Geese, what happened?
On my mouth.
No, Geese, don't spill gravy all over yourself.
Grapes.
You're recording gravy. It's a bowl of gravy.
Okay, no joke. I am going to create recording gravy. Geese Peeps brand recording gravy.
Slurp it down.
Slurp it down and sound buttery smooth.
Mm-mm-mm. You can hear that rich, meaty vocal cord.
I'm unwell.
I'm
Oh my
unwell.
Oh.
Okay, Pikachu goes up to bat. Again, no baseball bat, uses his dang tail. And I'm very concerned, Geese, because he's going to hurt himself.
Well, he's Iron Tail.
That's a good point. Guess what Lily did? What did she read?
I love this. I love that she like read about baseball.
Well, she's an over-preparer, right?
Yeah, it was kind of like a meta joke because like she said like I learned about catching a ball in a book.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like it was very much played as like a nod to the audience.
Right, because every episode, Aaron, she says, I read about this in a book. So
Nice, yeah. Okay.
this episode, she also read about it. Snowy catches a ball with her mouth. It's very cute, Geese.
It is really cute.
Mhm.
And here's what I was talking about earlier. Poplio goes up to bat, decide, Geese has got a sniffle. Everybody listen to Geese sniffle.
Oh!
God!
Here it is again!
You wait!
Art.
And they turn that fan back on, so Marty's gonna tell me that it sounds
My
terrible.
fault. This is my fault. My timing was off. I wanted to capture the laughter because it's joyous, but I just unmuted right at the beginning of that gnarly sniff. I'm
Geese is
so
sick,
sorry. The
and
worst part
Aaron's-
is you can't cut that out. You can't. You got to leave it in.
Aaron's trying to recreate Christmas morning, walking
Oh,
around the markets.
That wasn't her
Munich.
sniffing. She was just ripping paper. It's fine.
Ripping. That's not what I thought you were going to say. Poplio, he goes up to bat, can't hold a bat, so he just uses his dang little flipper and hurts himself, and I feel so bad for him, Geese.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute.
I have written down here, Turtonator explodes Ash. Do they bump into each other?
He's running into like home base, and someone tells Turtonator to block the plate, and he does, and Ash just runs into him. Okay, I'm just gonna, as a person who has seen baseball, knows a little bit about baseball, this structure of this episode glosses over. This is like the highlights of this game. They jump, skip, and hop around in this game very quickly and don't show 90% of what actually this game would entail for the audience's benefit, because who wants to just sit around and watch a baseball game?
We're still in the first series. We got a whole other game to go. Spoilers. Tornado explodes. Clambos, it's getting down to the wire. Who's going to win? I don't know. Lana imagines her. Did you just.
Right in the middle of my sentence, you sniffed.
God, no, I saw no arms. I just heard a perfect loud right in the mic. God. Oh, my God. Okay. Here, let me get my sniffs in. Good Lord.
Anybody has misophonia, I'm so sorry. This whole episode is chaos.
Oh, I can't stand
Why
the
did you let me
misophonia.
on the show again?
Oh my
Never again.
Never,
I'll never
not
be
even.
invited back.
I like when you're on.
I do too.
What was I talking about? Oh, Lana's a fishing rod because, no, she's not using a fishing rod, but she's a fisherwoman. All she does is fish and play with water-type Pokemons. And so she pictures her bat as a fishing rod, and that allows her to play baseball very well, just like in real life.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good face here. You will see it on the social media. Hey, Clambos, listen. Can you calm down? For the love of all that is good, we are capturing the best faces of this show, and they're by far the best faces you've ever seen. You have got, if you're just listening to this on a podcast service, you must do one of two things. Either look at the social media post, look, listen, cast on Twitter or Instagram, or look at the YouTube video thumbnails, because these faces are out of control good. They're far too good to be missed. You must watch them and see them and look at them.
Art deserves more than a couple of frames in an episode.
That's exactly correct.
It belongs in a museum. Also, Indiana Jones in Fortnite.
He's in Fortnite.
Fortnite. Okay, continue, Guyera. Indiana Jones and Fortnite. Do a couple of quests and you can unlock Indiana Jones. We'll get him, Geese. We'll get him.
Mm-hmm.
Lana gets a home run. Poplio runs the bases. Cut to Team Rocket walking, and Jessie's going on about how much she loves, what's her name? Or what's his name? Olulo?
Alulo.
Yeah.
Olulo. A ball hits Meowth in the face. It's probably that ball that Lana just hit a home run with. Jessie starts freaking out because who does she see, Geese?
Olalo.
That's absolutely correct. Olulu.
Alulo.
Olulu.
Hello?
Exactly. Hey, guess what? Turns out Ash wins the game. Good work, everyone. Team Rocket shows up, I guess, to do their intro, and Meowth throws the ball to Ash. Great faces here. Very good faces. Jessie argues with kids over autograph. Okay. Let me explain what's going on, everyone. Listen. Team Rocket shows up. Jessie wants an autograph from Olu, the baseball player. Somebody's got the brilliant idea of, rather than saying, "Oh yeah, you can give her an autograph," they say, "Why don't we play an entire second baseball game for an autograph?" And everybody just agrees to that. Seems a bit excessive, you ask me. So we start another baseball game, everybody, and whoever wins gets the autograph. Jessie's hair looks so sick in that helmet. Don't act like it doesn't.
No, it does.
Pikachu throws the ball, and Jessie does the Steenie spin move, which I'm impressed because she's a human being. But she does that spin turbo Crash Bandicoot move, and it does pretty well for her. Team Rocket decides if they're going to win this baseball game, they need to utilize Snorlax, because Snorlax just sits there and does not do anything, even though he looks cute in that hat. I guess they switched around the teams because now we have Rockruff playing. Is that correct, Keys?
Yeah.
Rockruff catches the ball, and Jessie is out of there. In my opinion, at this point, this is me writing this before I watch the end. I think they really should not use Snorlax. Use any other Pokemon. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's just causing trouble. Geese. Now we see Mimikyu pitching. And I'll be honest, Mimikyu's a good pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure about that?
If he wants to be. He has the potential, Aaron. He's got long ghost arm that pulls out of his little cloth, and he can do anything with that ball. Anything.
Potential, yes. Disposition, no.
Correct. He goofs. Geese, what happens? Because they have to take Mimikyu out of the game and replace him with Meowth. What does Mimikyu do that's so bad?
I was a little confused about this. Apparently, Mimikyu intentionally threw a foul pitch or something.
Just throws it off into the stands?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't Mimikyu pitching against Pikachu?
Yeah.
And doesn't that make Mimikyu go insane when they see Pikachu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they
I guess it was implied that he pitched it so hard to hit Pikachu, but it ended up hitting a tower at the school.
Yeah, they were pretty adamant about that being against the rules and what are we doing out here?
Yeah.
Way to go, Mimikyu. So they send him back to the bleachers. Meowth's back. Team Rocket is winning right now, Geese. And we see a sick montage of Meowth training through rain, wind, and snow to get Pikachu.
The strength training. Yeah, I really like this part.
That was hilarious.
Listen, Meowth does not get enough credit. That is one of the hardest working Pokemon known to mankind. Just think about it. He can speak English. Come on. Good. And Japanese.
Just use these powers for good.
Actually, I am kind of curious. No, I bet canonically, I bet Meowth only speaks Cantonian, which would be Japanese. Anyway, Snorlax is up to bat, and we get Demonic Meow League Ball. What do they call it in English? Is that what they call it in English?
Yeah, and the way they break the fourth wall and have James come up from the screen and be like, by the way, dear watcher, this is... he just explains what it is.
He basically does the little kid thing of this is a super secret ball that's completely unhittable, as impossible, and will always get a batter out no matter what.
Yeah.
An unbeatable curveball.
Yes.
So Meowth does the Demonic Meow League Ball, and it hits Snorlax's bat. Snorlax doesn't do anything, but it's just like a bunt. And Marini runs over to stab it with her little tentacle spike, and James says to throw it. But, Geese, what does Marini do instead?
She just goes hog wild over James, as she does.
It's her favorite thing to do. Everyone yells, run! And, oh my goodness, Aaron, you watched this episode, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was going to laugh. You said, no. Aaron, what does Snorlax... How does Snorlax redeem himself after being so lazy on the field? Park, baseball, stadium.
Snorlax just continues to stand there. If you're talking about what is baseball man's name? Onimuni? Olulo. That master plan schemer man.
Lalo
Pulls out
Salamanca.
his wristband Z crystal move.
Sure.
His Z-ring, yeah.
Z-ring. And basically puppeteers Snorlax to run super
They're in
fast.
sync.
They're in sync. Okay.
I have a question, Guyera. Was this a normal type move or a fighting type move?
All-out attack is a normal type move, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because I was like, that must be a Normalium Z.
So an interesting thing with the Z moves is you have Z moves that every Pokemon can use as long as they're using that type. And then you have Pokemon exclusive Z moves. I believe this is Snorlax's signature Z move. So in the marketing for this game, they showed this a lot. So this is Snorlax's move that just he does. So he has his own special animation in the game.
I feel like Z moves should be against the rules of Pokebase.
I agree. I think most of what happens in Pokebaseball should be against the rules of Pokebaseball. But
it's not a pure
Snorlax,
sport.
after being near useless, finally unlocks his true potential with the power of Z moves. Ulolu uses the move. Snorlax rips across the bases, wins the game, although I think he should have been out, right?
Hold on. I'm going to get to this. I have a question, Guyera.
Yes.
Have you ever seen A League of Their Own?
Yes, with Tom Hanks and...
Yes. Anybody who hasn't seen it, spoilers, 30 seconds, skip ahead.
Baseball's not for crying. I'll tell you that much.
This episode directly references that movie because Snorlax's move makes the catcher drop the ball. And upon dropping the ball after a collision, that runner is deemed safe. And that's exactly what happens in the end of A League of Their Own. So there you go.
Spoilers.
Question
you
answered.
had 30-something years to watch it. But
there you go.
So Snorlax flattens Wobbuffet, which I feel like should be against the rules. But the kids win. Jessie's crying because she's not going to get an autograph. But guess what? Olu is such a good guy. He makes an autograph for Jessie specifically and walks it on over to her and is about to hand it to her. And then Geese, what happens?
Beware comes.
He runs up like he does every episode and whisks them away. And I had to rewind because I wanted to make sure she does not get to grab the autograph before. It's actually kind of sad.
Yeah.
She deserves that autograph.
Maybe she wouldn't be so bad and mean if she once in a while got some things.
I almost started crying just thinking of it. So I should have posted it in Pokes, but somebody made a comic about Team Rocket in Alola. They're going to get some shaved ice. And James asks Jessie, what flavor do you want? And she says, oh, no flavor. And they all act like, oh, that's weird. Why did she not want anything or shaved ice? And so then it cuts to a scene where she's just eating the shaved ice and smiling real happy, even though it's just ice with nothing in it. And Geese, do you know why that's so sad and making me cry?
Why?
Because if you watch the old episodes of the show, Jessie grew up so poor that that's what she used to do is just eat snow. And so eating just snow is bringing her back to being a kid. And it was so sad. I'm going to cry. Poor Jessie. She deserves better. Yeah. Especially we're going to find out in this series later because I've seen clips of this show. She's got a heart. Okay, what does she say in English? Because in Japanese, she just keeps yelling over and over again as she's being whisked away by Beware. She keeps saying, what even is this feeling? What even is this feeling?
I don't remember. She only says one thing.
Which is?
But it's like to the effect of like, why'd you have to do that, Beware?
Yeah.
Oh. In Japanese, I think they're really trying to say she has a big old crush on Olu. So, pretty sick. And that is the end of the episode, which is good because I have to use the bathroom. But we get a stinger, and in the stinger, Snorlax is just sitting there during practice, and it was sort of a useless stinger, if you ask me.
Time for an ad break.
Yes!
I'm the sick gamer. Okay, episode 29. You ready for that title, Guyera?
Doesn't look like Aaron is.
Aaron's ready.
I don't have to look, Guyera. This is an audio podcast. I just have to listen. Oh, swish!
God, that's so loud.
Mark another one on the dead joke. That's 2 for Aaron.
Episode 29.
The title of which is
Lul to La La Land, or Are You Going to Sleep in an Omashu Forest too?
Is that the sequel to Are You Gonna Sleep in an Omashu Forest?
I don't know.
Or is
it's actually the prequel.
Okay.
We open with a Poke problem with Lana. Geese, what Pokemon scares Lana?
Wait a second.
Hold on.
Is it just the mushroom one?
Do you know his name?
Oh, jeez.
His name is Morlul.
Oh, is that one of the ones I tried to guess the name of?
Yeah. I think you called this one Tweelup.
Tweelup.
It's a good name.
Tulip. Yeah.
Was this one new to the game?
Yeah, it's new to Cinnamon.
Cool.
Morlul evolves into Shinade. It's a good name. I'm gonna sneeze.
I'm gonna sniffle.
Ooh, the sneeze sniffle takes. Oh, man, I can't sneeze, but it feels like I gotta. Oh, God.
That's the worst.
Geese, we open up episode 29 with Ash, and he's setting up a tent with all of his classmates, and he's outside by, like, some water. What do you call that? A creek? A little river? A little, what do you call it?
Yeah, I call it a creek.
Babbling brook.
And he's by a babbling brook, and he's by a forest, a spooky forest, even though it's daytime, but we're about to see. Mallow is chopping up some carrots. Litten is lighting some fires. Snowy puts the fire out. Do you hear those barking dogs?
No.
That's good.
Are you referring to your feet?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm just putting my feet up. Sorry.
My feet are killing me. Golly.
What,
Snowy
what Mark 1 dad joke for Geese?
Snowy puts out Litten's fire. Is she being a little troublemaker, or does she think she's being helpful? I don't know.
She's jealous.
She's jealous.
She just wants to participate. Like, I want to use my powers for the good of everybody here, too. Oh, no, it's freezing.
Snowy has a little crush on Litten. We all know it. Oh, the Pokemon are in love with this tent. They can't get enough of it, Geese. And they're making curry, which is delicious and exciting.
And they make so much because Lily read about camping in a book, but she didn't know that rice expands, which is like,
sick.
Girl, I guess she wouldn't know because she has like probably like a personal chef.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Hobbs and
she's the
Shaw.
really rich one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's got her own butler, Aaron.
that's sick.
Now, Lily may have made a lot of rice accidentally, but our girl Mallow comes in clutch and makes exactly enough curry for all the rice that Lana prepared. So very
Lily.
sick. I'm happy about it. Wait, what did I say?
That Lily prepared. You said Lana.
Lana. No, Lily. Wait. Lily made the rice. Lana made the curry.
No.
Yes.
That's
Wait,
the
no.
new-
Lily.
No, Lily made
Mallow.
the rice. Mallow made the curry.
Lana's out there fishing. Lana has nothing to do with the food. Maybe
Yeah.
she's
Get
making
your-
some sushi. I don't know.
Geese, get your banjo. We're recording a brand new country hit. Lana made the rice, Lily made the curry. Down by the creek, fishing for
Goodbye,
the
Joe. We gotta go, me oh my oh.
Back
We gotta
in the day
eat that
when we go fishing.
curry by the bio. Lana comes in and she's got a scary story for the kids. That's all I'm trying to say. She didn't have anything to do with the food. So here's the scary story, Geese. Apparently, if you go in this forest, you fall asleep and then you become skin and bones. You lose all your body weight. And Geese, I'm not saying I recommend it, but I am saying there's a lot of things in the Pokemon world where I think, you could really use it. Like, oh, I'm having trouble falling asleep. Why don't you use some sleep powder? The kids are very scared of this scary story, but they don't really believe. Yes, Aaron.
Honestly, rightly so. One of your good faces we captured is a horrific drawing of, what's her name?
Lana.
Excellent artwork, but okay, folks, I'm not going to spoil Guyera's summary of this episode. Was this released on like Halloween? Is this supposed to be like a terrorizing episode that scares children and gives them nightmares? Because it almost gave me them.
It was released in June for Japan and September for the US.
That's close.
But,
like end of
Aaron,
September?
Aaron, did you know that is spooky season in Japan is summer?
In June? Summer? Really? Okay. Then that must be what they're going for, right?
It's when all their spooky ghost stories are about is summer. Very interesting.
All right.
Summer ghosts having some fun.
Summer ghosts. Ectoplasming one. Let's keep going, Guyera.
Rip in peace, Olivia Newton-John.
Yes.
The kids are scared, and Rockruff jumps out of a bush, and they're all terrified. But it was just Rockruff, not a spooky monster. But Geese, who do we see in the bushes staring at him?
More lol.
Yes, and he's across the creek river brook. That curry looks delicious. They're all sitting down.
I want curry.
They all say, I just ate curry and it still looks good. And they say it's the best curry ever. And they all want refills. And Lily says, oh, I've never been camping. Because, Geese, what did she bring to go camp?
She brings backup everything. She brings an extra dress, an extra towel, and then she has backups for her backups.
And repel spray.
And repel and lotion.
Okay, extra dress.
That repel is important. Remember that repel. They call it something different in Japanese, so it was a little confusing, but I was basing off the image they showed on the show, I realized that was a repel. That repel she brings. And you Clambos know what repel does in the video games, right? You spray it, and then no Pokemon come near you, at least when they're low enough level. As long as the Pokemon you have in your first spot in your party is high enough level, anybody below that level, you're not going to encounter them in a wild Pokemon encounter. Lily is nervous. And she brought way too much, just like Geese said. But Mallow brought marshmallows, which I believe Sophocles gets very excited about. Geese, what did Sophocles bring? And it's real cute.
I don't even remember.
Geese has no idea. He brings a cute little lantern that looks like a lampent.
Oh, right.
And he hooks it up to his little charger bug for electricity. And it's funny because Lana then says, why don't you just bring a flashlight? And Sophocles says, this is way better. And he's 100% correct. Because Lampent is wonderful, and attaching it to Charge Bug is tons of fun.
I wonder if he also used that to sleep with. Spoilers for the next episode we're going to talk about.
Spoilers for the next episode. Rowlett's eating some cookies, and snoozing, and dropping. Mallow's collecting some berries. Lana's playing in the water with the Pokes. Ash and Kiawe are battling for fun. And Roto and Litten are spooked again by Rawk. Litten is very suspicious about the noise in the bushes, even after everybody else says, oh, it was nothing. And then, Geese, Steenie disappears. Where did everybody go? Ash and
Steenie's
Kiyama.
missing. Having some fun.
Fun. Detective.
Collecting berries till
For
they...
everyone.
That's much better what I was going to say.
We're a team. We're a duo.
Yeah.
I need another verse about Detective
Pokemon
Rotom
in the woods.
on the case.
Oh.
Wait, let me think.
Will they
Summer
ever
loving.
get fun? All right.
Ba-na-na, la-na-na-na, Detective
Everyone write the next
Lucky
verse.
Rotom.
Did it
Dun,
at
dun, dun, dun,
off
dun, dun, dun.
_tickle_bits on Twitter.
Did they put up a fight? There's this in there. Like you could do this.
We got it.
We could write this.
I've never
Listen.
seen Grease.
You're lucky.
What do you mean you're
Spoilers.
lucky?
It's not that good. It's famous and popular. It's good by the transitive property of that. It's that timeless. It's good. This is my personal opinion. This is Oh, Guyera.
We're not talking about Grease 2. Grease
No.
1. Don't you remember the beaver?
I don't actually remember much about Grease.
Oh,
I saw it young, so maybe now I would appreciate it more, but certainly didn't leave a good impression on under 15 Aaron whenever I saw it. I
Face
remember.
Aaron watching Grease at 14.
The babiest of baby faces.
Ash and Kiawe don't see anybody. Oh God, something got Kiawe, Geese. What is going on? And Ash finds Rowlet asleep, which normally that's not a big deal at all. I mean, Rowlet's always is. But Pikachu. Is Pikachu awake right now? He must be, because he finds Sophocles asleep, which now it's getting everybody's getting a little bit concerned, Geese.
Everyone snoozing, having some fun.
All right, okay. We're past
can't.
the Greek one. Yeah, you haven't even seen the movie, and Aaron doesn't even like it. A cookie jumps out of the bush, Geese. Oh my God, it's Morlul, and he attacks, and we see a shot, I think, of some Ninkatas flying away. It's tough because the stream I watch is a little blurry, but I think it's some Ninkatas. I think there's a commercial break. But then we come back, and Ash is just skin and bones. Oh my God, Sophocles too. They have no meat on their body at all. Even Rotom got put into sleep mode, and some of his battery is missing.
Yes, 30%.
God, good thing Lily made too much rice, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
They're all starving and they need to eat a bunch of food. As soon as they eat a bunch of food, much like a video game, they're perfectly fine now.
Yes. Are you telling me this anime took artistic license by exaggerating their physical features to show their feelings inside? That doesn't happen, Guyera. What are you talking about?
I mean, like, they're physically affected, not emotionally.
I know, but you know what I mean.
I don't, but okay.
1 second, folks. I just need to talk to Geese about something.
What I have written down is Lil Andy me toe nut set goofed.
Yes.
Okay, so then Lil
have to
Andy me
elaborate.
two not set goofed. Detective Rotom is on the case for Lil Andy me two not set goofed. He immediately accuses Lily.
You wrote they did a little on-set goof because Mallow does cut.
Yes. There was another fourth wall thing.
Yeah.
Because Rotom had like a blonde wig on.
Yes.
And he was being very like film noir detective-y, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting theory, Detective Geese, but I've stared at it again, and it turns out what I actually wrote was Lily was the only one to not get goofed. Interesting.
Oh.
And because of that, Rotom, Detective Alolan Lucky, Rocky, Loki, Rotom, on the case, accuses Lily of being the perpetrator of putting everyone to sleep. And his evidence is something about a parasol. It was open, and that means she did it, and she's the only one unaffected. Mallow is very mad at Rotom for his deduction, as she should be, because as much as I love Rotom, and as cute as he is in that wig, he needs to calm his britches, because every time he comes up with some theory, it's completely wrong, and he is falsely accusing people, and I'm not going to have it, Geese.
Guyera won't have it.
Will not.
Especially when Morlul is standing right there. And he uses sleep powder again. Everybody falls asleep again. And everybody wakes up hungry again.
Is it powder? Because you have to look at it to fall asleep.
Yeah,
I
was really confused by that part.
It's a very good point, both of you. Let me do some making sure, because I know that's how sleep powder works, but
Detective Guyera is on the case.
Is Morlul using a different move that makes people go to sleep?
Oh no!
Spore,
I just
maybe?
asked a clarifying Pokemon question.
Spore.
What have I done?
Mistake.
That's a big mistake.
Affect Spore is an ability where if you attack it, it may put them to sleep or poison them or cause
Where's my nerd
paralysis.
button? Hold on.
Nerd!
There we go.
I'm pretty sure it's sleep powder. Clambos, please write in. Tell me if it's not sleep powder, even though I think it is.
The Clambos will come through.
Clambos come through. Big Clambos.
Hashtag Clambos come through.
Because I'm looking at his
Hashtag Clambo lovin'.
that sounds gross for some reason. Hey guys,
Clambo lovin'.
guess what Morlul's name in French is?
Listening to pods. What is it?
Charapel.
It's Spododo. Okay.
It's just fun to say. Spododo.
It's fun to say. Okay, guys, Clambos, guess what Morlul's name in German is? Just guess.
Fungi.
You're very close.
Fungi.
It's Babungus.
That's incredible.
I feel like
It's a
that'd be a
good
good cat
name.
name.
That would be a
Babungus.
good cat
Get over
name.
here, Babungus.
Mr. Babungus, use your litter box.
Captain Babungus to you. All right, back to the episode. Sophocles goes for his light. It's dark. He's dying. He touches. Oh my God, he doesn't touch a light at all, Geese. He touches the Morlul. So we find out, Geese, because Lily has been using repel this whole time, that's why the Morlul never approached her. And in
Mhm.
Japanese, they call it gold spray. Whatever.
Ew.
Do you say ew?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
your name.
Ash thinks Morlul is adorable, and he figures out, well, wait a minute. Somebody figures out if you don't look at whatever Morlul spews out, you're fine. You're good. You don't fall asleep. So Morlul attaches to Kiawe, and Aaron and Geese, a combination of the two, make a screenshot of that and post it. He drains his energy, and Morlul tries to absorb the energy of Lily's polka doll. Looks like a little Clefairy. He's not successful because there's no energy. It's just a little doll. It's a little plug.
It's honestly the scariest part of the episode.
The polka doll?
No. What's his name?
Morlul?
Kiawe.
Oh.
Kiawe getting his energy drained from him. Pretty scary looking. That's a frightening drawing and a scary moment.
Just imagine John Carpenter's The Thing, but Pokemon instead.
Oh, man.
Geese, at this point in Japanese, they start playing the music from the outro. So what music are they playing in English?
I don't think they're playing any music, to be honest.
No, it was Cotton Eye Joe, remember?
They got the rights to Cotton Eye Joe?
No!
Oh, sick.
I'm lying to you.
Cotton
Ash
Eye Joe.
Yeah, that's how that song goes, Geese. Cotton Eye Joe. Everybody loves the song Cotton Eye Joe. Where did I come from? Where did I go?
Come from
Cotton
where
Eye
I go.
It was Cotton.
Cotton
Eye
Eye Joe. Where
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
did he come from? Where did he go?
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come, Cotton Eye Joe? And then it's just like,
Long
Been a long time ago.
I'm gonna have to listen to that song now.
That song was like written by like some like
Icelandic?
Eastern European,
Yeah,
or maybe Scandinavian. I don't know. Who's to
something
say?
like that.
Sorry, Guyera, keep going.
Ash has a brilliant idea. He says, okay, perfect. I got it. So let's put 2 and 2 together here. Morlul needs energy. If we eat, we get the energy. Put that sucker on my face, and I'm going to eat curry until I die. And that's what they do. And Morlul is losing it. He's never been happier in his life. He gets so stuffed full of energy. And Ash gets so stuffed full of energy. Is it a parasitic relationship, a symbiotic relationship, Aaron?
Symbiotic.
They're having a great time. It's a perpetual motion, unlimited energy. Everybody wins. And Kiawe says in Japanese, I don't know if he says this in English, who else could do this but him? Referring to Ash, because the kids are very impressed.
That's a lot of food he ate. It's like 3 buckets of rice.
It's a lot of food.
He's gonna be clogged up.
That's a lot of curry.
So something's glowing in the darkness, and it's a more million Morluls.
Yeah, they were like just cool with a bunch of why? Like you wouldn't run?
I'm guessing the one Morlul gave him a little signal that, these guys are cool, don't worry about it. And we come to a big giant tree, and it's 4 of Morluls, Geese, and it's very pretty, and they're all glowing pink, and they all get on there, and Geese, What happens? What do these Morlul do to the tree?
They give it some of their energy.
Well, what do they do first? Because as you and I both know, but Aaron, Aaron, he doesn't know anything about Pokemon. He's not aware of this, but clearly we know that Morlul can only suck energy, but who can give energy?
So they first all evolved into Shiinotic,
which is a horrifying looking Pokemon, the little gray alien face.
Yeah.
He's pretty sick.
Yes.
So then what happens, Geese?
And then they give the energy to the tree, and the tree gets better.
And flowers.
And there's life from everywhere. So it turns out this whole time, the little Morluls were just trying to get the tree back to life by killing children.
Yeah, that's a good trade-off.
Yeah. Sophocles is hungry for Anchor FM. I mean, curry, probably. And then Shiinotic, the one that evolved from the Morlul we met before, walks over to Ash, and I think it's going to be sweet and cute and nice, but instead he just puts them all to sleep. But Geese, he put them to sleep and gave them energy.
Yes, via the ET touch finger.
Exactly.
Elliot.
Nobody's hungs. Rotom is 100% charged, and Lily is starving because, again, she has the repel, so none of this works on her. And that, Geese, is the end of the episode. And then there's a stinger where Rowlett's snoozing, and he's hungry, and he immediately says to Ash, "Oh God, I've been more lulled." And Ash says, "No, you haven't. You're always sleepy and hungry." And that's the end of the stinger.
Always sleepy, having a snooze.
Little Rowlett. I was going to sing Lay Off the Booze because it fits the cadence. But that's not. Rowlett has never drank a drop in his life. He's a good boy.
No, he's a little owl.
Yeah, he's responsible.
Anyway, like I was saying before. Oh, no.
What?
Yes.
What just happened? Oh, we're back? Okay, yeah.
Look, Aaron, please. You know how many cuts I make?
2.
No, it's 1,000. So half of every sentence you're probably getting cut.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It's good.
It should be. That's half of what I say is not for public consumption. No, Geese is very, very good at doing Pika voice. I'm not going to put you on the spot because you're sniffly and sick, but
I will. Geese, let's hear the Pikachu voice.
Pika, 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 Pika.
That's too good.
She got
That's
the cadence down very well.
Very well.
Pika.
Can you go up into the higher register and do like that an octave above?
No.
Like I can't even get that high.
I can't right now with my nose.
Yeah.
Sniffles, Geese, big sniffin'. Big Sniffs Geese. Still forgot the actual name we came up with for that.
What kind of a honk would a goose do if it were sniffly, right?
Perfect.
Okay.
That's exactly
I
correct.
don't know.
Asked and answered.
Okay, episode 30.
Way to go.
It says the old raisin switch, or in Japanese.
Raisins?
Lily, take good care of Pikachu.
Okay.
It sounds like you're playing bongos right now.
I hit mute on my mic, and then when I unmuted, I knocked over a bunch of stuff. All right. So this episode's called Something About Raisins. It's a Poke problem with Lily, Geese. The question is, who will become Lily's partner this episode? Geese, what is the answer to that question?
Pika, Pika, Pika.
That's exactly correct. We open at the school, and the Pokes are running and chasing and Oh, I like how Togedemaru looks like a little ball when she's little Sonic the Hedgehog. It was a classroom race, and Pikachu wins because Pikachu is very fast and quick, and I'm surprised Kukui signed off on this. Just, kids, ruin the dang classroom with your race.
They're just waiting for Professor Kukui to get there.
So they say, let's do a Pokemon race. Kukui walks in and says, guess what, kids? We're trading your partner Pokemon away. And all the kids freak out and go, what? No! And then he says, just temporarily. And then the kids go, phew! Oh my God, Geese, did they change the theme song for this episode for you?
No.
Mm-mm.
As of episode 30, I have a new theme song. So it's freaking me out because that typically means like new season, which means we need to immediately stop the podcast. But I think really our plans are to do until the end of that page, right? Because it's on the Pokemon TV, it's like Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then you have the Ultra Sun and Moon series.
Yeah.
So I got a new theme song, and it's weird. It's freaking me out. Okay, so the kids are excited at the prospect of switching Pokes for just a little bit of time, and they're going to figure it out by how, Geese? What does Kukui have for them?
They all have to pick from not a straw, a stick in a jar, and whoever has the same color at the end of the stick, that's who they trade with.
Correct.
Yeah.
They're drawing
They all-
straws.
They all put their Pokedex in a fishbowl, and then whoever draws out the Pokedex of the other one. What? Okay, so
Aaron?
what's going on, Guyera?
Lily and Ash are going to trade. Snowy is very scared because Snowy is only around Lily ever.
Yeah.
But don't worry, Rotom knows what to do. Rotom knows everything about Lily's habitat, Snowy's habitat, what she likes, how to take care of her. Sophocles and Mallow are going to trade. And Lana and Kiawe are going to trade. And it's going to be for 2 whole days. And then, so I guess this is a Friday because they're going to get them back on Monday. Geese! Poplio looks adorable on Kiawe's Charizard, flying for the very first time. This next scene is an infamous scene for adorable Pokemon scenes. I watched this scene years ago because it made the rounds on social media. It's when Pikachu gets in the limo to go to Lily's house. And Geese, go ahead. You can describe what happens in the scene because it's cute.
So Pikachu goes in and he's holding his little feet and he's like in the middle of the row. And Lily like looks in expecting Pikachu to scoot over. And so Pikachu's like, oh yeah. And then he scoots over, but he's still holding his little feet. And then Lily gets in. And we rewatch
with Geese.
We rewatched this scene a couple times because it was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. All the while, Snowy's still crying because she doesn't want to be away from Lily. The Pika Scoot. Very cute. We go to Cuckooey's, and Ash throws out all his pokes, and he's telling all the pokes, okay, everybody be nice to Snowy. Say hello, because she's going to stay with us for a little bit. Pikachu is at... Now, keep in mind, Clambos, this episode, it's a quick pace of switching from character to character to character to character. So you got to stick with me. Maybe you need to pull out a pen and paper to follow where we're going because I can't go cut to every single time. If I'm saying a character, no, we're in the setting of that.
We got an A story, we got B story,
we got
C, D, all down to like L. Yeah.
Jesus. Pikachu's in Lily's little mansion, and he's eating a ton of geese. What are they called? Macaroons or macarons? You tell me. Macaroons. With the 2 O's. Okay. So here's the thing. Lily thinks this is a good opportunity because, as you may recall, she's had this phobia around Pokemon. She can't even touch them. It was a big deal for her to even learn to touch Snowy, the little Alolan Vulpix. So is she going to learn to touch Pikachu? Only one way to find out. So far, no. She's very scared. She tries to touch him and gets spooked. So Lily takes Pikachu to the little adorable Pokepark she has. We got some Ladybah, Petalil, a Fletchling, a Metapod, a Cottony, a Whimsicott, a Psyduck, a Paris, a Spinarak, a Bonsly, a Trapinch, and Lily is journaling her observations about Pikachu and the other pokes.
Pikachu's just having the time of his life.
With his quick and curious movements, as Lily describes.
Nice catch.
Almost said Lana. Togedemaru is having fun in Mallow's cafeteria. Oh, God, no, too much fun. Geese, what is Togedemaru doing in this little restaurant cafeteria?
All of the patrons are inviting Togedemaru to like sit with them and eat, and Togedemaru gets so excited by this. So she goes into ball mode and she causes a real ruckus.
Absolute ruckus. She bumps into everything, knocks everything over. Then we jump over to Sophocles' house, where Sophocles immediately takes Steenie and says, all right, get in the giant hamster wheel. We got to do some experiments. Throws the dang thing on her forehead, the electrical thing.
And Steenie just wants to smell the roses.
Yeah, she's not interested in the hamster wheel at all. Just walks it over the flowers. Now we cut over to Lana's house. And her little sisters, Nunu-chan and Lily-chan, adore Giant Turtonator. They've never seen a Pokemon that big in their life. Okay, now we see Poplio on the farm. He's adorable. Kiawe says, I have no idea what to do with water types because I am a fire type trainer. What am I going to do with this little seal in the middle of the farm?
Little seal out on the farm.
Mima-chan loves him. It's time for milk. Snowy's aloof. She freezes Ash's hand.
As a goof.
There you go.
Yes. And now we see We see Snowy snuggling by Litten because she likes Litten. Don't tell anybody. Kukui gets some food ready for all the pokes, but Snowy is not interested in eating any food because she's not comfortable with all these strangers. Not strangers. I mean, she knows them, but she'd be better. She'd be more comfortable. Lily.
It's having separation anxiety.
Exactly. All right, Geese. Now you brought this up earlier. What is Sophocles up to at dark, at night? Spook.
I brought it up earlier.
Geese is doing the confused eyebrows.
Sophocles has a nightlight turned on.
Sophocles is used to sleeping with Togedemaru, who has a natural glow to her.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's freaked out, but Steenie jumps up and joins him in bed and then does sleep powder so
Sweet
that he
scent.
can sweet scent so he can sleep.
Or put another way, she drugs the child so that she can get some sleep.
Yes, sir. This is going to come up later when they also lace food with this. We cut to Togedemaru still causing trouble, making a mess. Oh, wait a second, Geese. Is Togedemaru making a mess with all that soap and water?
No, because Togedemaru attaches the rags to her spikes and she does ball mode, so she cleans up the floor really fast.
So actually, they've learned to take what could be perceived as a negative and turned it into a positive. It's a growing experience, Geese.
Character growth.
Oh my God, we're back at Kiawe's farm and the Tauros are fighting. What are we gonna do? These Miltank are so cute. They're terrified of the Tauros. But don't worry, Geese. Poplio's on the case. He's gonna stop those Tauros from fighting. What does Poplio do?
Make a big bubble. Okay,
Oh
we'll
my
stop.
God. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna stop. That's it.
We're done. Telling
Okay.
you now, you can do more Grease songs, but it's getting cut out. I don't care how much plot you put in a Grease song. It's going away, Geese, because we're done with Grease. All right? Clambo's right in. I don't care what you have to say about Grease song. We're done.
I think we're only going to talk a Grease song for the rest
No,
of
we're
this
not.
episode, Geese.
Poplio makes a big bubble, and to make the Tauros wet, for some reason, that's gonna stop them fighting or whatever. But anyway, so Kiawe says, Poplio, make big bubble, and Poplio makes a big bubble, and all the water goes on the Tauros, and then they're friends again.
Yeah, and then he uses Bubble Beam and gives them a big old bubble bath, and they're having a nice bath, and everybody's happy and calm. See, they were just dirty. That's why they're fighting, because they need a good bath. Stay calm. We see Lana's little sisters jumping on Turtonator, and they hit his spikes and blow up. Luckily, they survive, because that could have turned terrible. And Lana starts brushing Turtonator, but being very careful of his spikes. They're going to get him nice and clean. That I think the theme of this episode is also, please wash your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Snowy's still not eating. How about a walk? Snowy, you love walks. And Snowy's excited because she gets to walk with Litten, who she has a little crush on. Like I said, 4 times. Geese, we see the old lady at the market. Alola, everybody. She's got Litten's favorite berries. And all the pokes start eating the berries. And Snowy's still not eating berries. But, Geese, what convinces Snowy to eat the berry?
Litten grabs a citrus berry and brings it over to her and says, eat the berry.
Yep.
And so she
Litten
does.
says in perfect English, eat the berry.
Hello, I brought you this berry to eat. Please
And
partake.
the old lady in Japanese says, share in the blessings of the earth. What does she say?
Yeah, she basically says the same thing.
Yeah, the island's providing for all
The
of
island's
us.
bounties
Yes.
for everyone to share.
And then she says, communists rise up and the proletariat will fall. And when the bourgeoisie will fall. I love saying that wrong. It's so much fun. Anyway.
And Snowy finally takes a bite of fruit. Thank goodness. This girl hasn't eaten in 48 hours or something. Ash says, hey, Snowy, why don't you train with us? We're always training and battling and goofing off on the beach. And Snowy says, okay. So they go to the beach, and Snowy uses some powder snow on a rock by the beach. Do you hear that knocking going on outside?
No.
Okay, perfect.
The Rolling Stones coming after you? Can you hear me knocking? No, that's right.
Let's power up and let's surprise Lily, Snowy. Snowy says, all right. We get a big fruit plate for Pikachu, and Lily wants to battle alongside Pikachu to get closer to him because she knows that that's how Ash gets real close to Pikachu. They're always battling, having fun. So she says, listen up, Hobbs. Look, we're going to have a battle, and Hobbs says, what, really? But he's excited because that sounds fun to him too. So Hobbs sends out his Oricorio, and Lily sends out Pikachu. We got Quick Attack, Revelation Dance, Oricorio, use Teeter Dance. Oh, don't look, Double Slap, again. And Lily doubts herself, and she doesn't think she can do it. But then, Geese, what does she ask Pikachu? Perhaps in English, I don't know. But I can tell you in Japanese if you do not know.
She's like, do you believe in me, Pikachu?
And Pikachu does. So Quick Attack. Pikachu's speed is unbelievable. Thunderbolt. And Pikachu and Lily win. And Geese, Pikachu runs up. And what happens, Geese?
She holds him.
Pikachu jumps up into Lily's arms. And they don't even realize it at first because they're so excited from the win.
Pretty cute.
Touching a different Pokemon. And it's a wonderful moment. And it's happy for everyone. And Hob starts crying. He's so happy he can't take it. All right, and now we cut back to the school, and they play the song from the Poke Problems, the intro song. Do they play a certain song in English for when they're back to school?
I think just like the transition song.
So all the Pokemon have been returned to their original trainers. Turtonator's so clean, and Sophocles made some delicious malasadas imbued with the sweet scent oil that Steenie has, and everybody loves them, and they're delicious. And Lily's showing that she can hold Pikachu. Everybody's so proud of her. Kukui says good work to everyone. And overall, it's a very wholesome episode, and sweet and cute. Let's battle, Lily. Ash versus Lily with each other's poke. And the big trade was a massive success, and the episode ends on that. And then in the Stinger Geese, Snowy is eating some tasty food, and she's eating real fast, just like she learned from Ash and Pikachu. And Lily's like, why are you eating so fast? And it's sweet and cute.
Sweet and cute.
Sweet and cute.
We did it. Episodes 27 through 30. Good work, Aaron. You actually watched the episodes.
I did. They were good. I enjoyed them.
Wasn't it 28 through 30?
Yeah.
What did I say?
27.
I meant 28.
It's good.
Do we
Thank
need to
you,
do it
host
for-
Geese, for introducing the wrap-up.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening. Aaron,
Yes.
thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It was a good time.
Aaron, aren't you guys over at Response Message starting a new media series on your podcast soon?
Yeah. When does this episode release?
It
Friday?
releases
This
in
Friday?
This Friday.
So
Tuesday,
the
Wednesday,
Monday
Thursday,
after
4
this
days.
episode is live.
1
over
week
at
from today.
ResponseMessage.com. Me and Tom are starting the Blade Runner series.
The
We're
final
watching
cut.
the final cut, yes. And then 2049 after that. But yeah, that's our next little... We decided to take a little small series after 10 movies of Fast and Furious. So yeah, that'll be a nice respite. And then past that, who's to say?
Who's to say?
Who's
What
to
if
say?
maybe something happened cross with this podcast at some point?
Who's to say?
Wouldn't that be fun?
Sometimes you say cross, sometimes you don't pronounce it. Sometimes you say X.
This isn't the PlayStation controller, Guyera. We're talking English.
You shut your
Got
mouth.
him.
It's gamer fight. Gamer
Follow
fight.
Aaron on response.
Oh, yeah, you want me to do it?
Response
Do you want me to do it?
MSGPOD.
Yeah, that's, the other one was taken, so we had to, what are we at there? What are you going to do?
Or response
Go to
message.
responsemessage.com. Wow, look at that.
Or twitch.tv/PROF_tickle_bits.
Uh-huh.
All of those work.
Those work. Onlyhimbos.com.
Onlygeese.cash.
We got all the best URLs available.
You
It's
can
also-
follow us on social media at Look Listen Cast on Twitter and Instagram. And we have a YouTube channel.
It's also Look Listen. If you just Google Look Listen Cast YouTube, you'll find it. Or if you go to looklistencast.com, you'll see it.
Or get subscribed to the YouTube channel so they can make a custom URL. Get your friends just to subscribe to the Look Listen Cast YouTube channel, and we'll get that custom URL.
Yes, so that's what.
Do it today. Tell your friends. Click the
Tell your
like
friends.
button.
Thank you so much.
Speaking of
To-
friends. Why do we keep talking at the same time?
Because I'm waiting for you to say something, then you don't, so then I start saying it.
You don't give me enough of a pause.
Enough of a pause! It's been 45 minutes!
Guyera, I need more hearty
I should use the sniffle hand signal. This means say thank you, Keith Squared.
Okay. Thank you, Keith Squared, for our artwork. You can follow him on Twitch at twitch.tv/Keith Squared. All one word. And thank you, Artie Fine and Rawk Party and Dvan for your support through Anchor FM.
Yeah, you should all do that. You can go to anchor.fm and you can finance.
Pay for my podcast grapes.
Please. Thank you, Aaron, for purchasing the website looklistencast.com and for your announcement at the end of the episode, or boilerplate as we call it.
Bye.
No, we have
Questions, Aaron.
Aaron.
Why are you trying to leave before the question segment?
You got me for a limited amount of time. Go.
Aaron, okay, quick, Aaron, real quick. Read this question from Driving Dvan, or Dvan as we call it.
Yeah, let me just the divine where that came from.
Or
Here,
Dvan. Divine.
All the grapes spilled.
See, I can't.
Way to go, Dvan.
Okay, question from a listener Driving Dvan.
Question for him. Aaron!
I just did that, so you'll cut this out. I'm going to start the question over. Question from Driving Dvan, wonderful listener. Quote, I can offer another if it helps. If you were a Pokemon gym leader, what type, fire, water, flying, etc., would you specialize in? And what would your gym badge look like?
It'd be water type and it would just say sick, like the emote.
Nice.
That's good. That's very good.
I would be a fairy type, and mine would be pink, and it'd be having like mushrooms forming into like an M or something, or just be like an eye winking.
That'd be good. Oh, like that cat with the cowboy hat winking?
Yes.
Reaction emote?
Good. I think mine would be flying type, and mine would just be the word
Boeing
scraw,
747.
where like it'd be the scraw and the A would get smaller and smaller. Scraw! That's my badge.
Perfect, Aaron.
From one Elton's John, longtime listener, many time writer, friend of the podcast. If humans have Pokeballs, why don't Pokemon have an equivalent for humans?
That is a fantastic question, Aaron. Who's to say? Supposed to be.
Just what they tell us.
Imagine putting a human in a Pokeball and you could just transport them by millions of them for cheap air travel, maybe.
Yeah.
Or Pokemon boxes, maybe you could transfer them digitally. It's okay.
We're getting into Star Trek transporter territory here.
Everybody look and listen. I think I know. I think there is something very unique about Pokemon in their DNA that lends itself to this technology that humans do not possess. That is the answer to the question. And I'm throwing in one bonus question from Pikablu. If you could fuse two Pokemon together to make one Pokemon, what two would you choose? My package has been delivered as of 7 minutes ago.
Those are two weird sounding Pokemon, Guyera. What would they turn into?
I'm going to go get my package. You two talk about what Pokemon you'd fuse.
Okay.
Sick. Okay. What are some of the Pokemon?
I'm gonna be honest, my guy. I don't really know the names really well.
Okay.
I do it that purple slimy dude. What's it? Purple slime Pokemon. No.
There is one that's called Muck.
Slugoo.
Right?
What is Slugoo?
Okay.
What's the one before Slugoo?
I mean, Guyera's not here right now. We could just talk about whatever we want.
Goomy.
Goomy? That's a Pokemon?
Goomy.
That's a good looking Pokemon.
I feel like I would do Goomy and Gloom. I feel like I'd get a really emo looking Pokemon that would look pretty sick.
And then you just call it Gloomy?
There's Gloom. Gloom is a Pokemon.
Gloomy, though.
Yeah, I guess you can call it Gloomy.
Yes. What's the Articuno? Is that one of the legendary bird ones, right? The yellow one that's electric?
The
Boogie,
bird?
Woogie, woogie, yeah.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
What's the yellow legendary bird called?
From Gen 1?
Zapdos.
Zapdos. Isn't Articuno the ice one?
Yes.
Okay. I want to mix Diglett and Doug Trio to Quattro Doug Latro.
Well, there was an episode where they became Dig Dug Trio. What was their band name when there was 4 of them?
Dig Dug Trio, something like that. Doug Leo.
It's
Doug
Dig
Leo.
Now there are 4.
I said no more Grease songs, Eric. Okay, my answer to the question is actually in lore, and I sure hope we get it in the remakes or Legends game of Gen 5, which we should get next, Pokemon Legends, and then put the name of this dragon, So Reshiram and Zekrom used to be one dragon, and then they separated into that and a husk, Kyurem. So I just need to see what that Pokemon is that is all those dragons combined. And they have to do it because it's going to be sick. Now let's see what's in my package. Watch me
Live
open it.
unboxing.
Live unboxing. Everybody will look. I don't think anybody's looking. You guys see this?
Ooh, he is ripping the package open. It's that packing tape that's got string in it.
It's a cutie. It's a
It's a
Magnemite
plexi-
plush.
Magmite, look at that.
Sick. I really want a Litten plushie.
He's so little. No, I did it!
Got him.
Look,
That's
he's floating around. It's Magnemite. And some socks.
Sick.
Yeah.
They're both Pokemon and professional at the same time.
Well,
And the whole reason we got it for this card.
It's a
Very
foil
simple.
Charmander with a
It's-
Pokemon riding him.
It's a Charizard with a Pikachu on it. Special delivery Charizard.
What did I call that one in the episode? Charmazandard?
yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, Geese. We have we have 4 more questions in the email.
Oh my goodness. Save them for next time.
All of them?
Yeah, just save them for next time.
All right,
Yes,
way
I
to
do
go.
have to know.
Thank you, Artie Fine and Rock Party, for your question submissions. They will be read next week.
And Pikablu. Oh, okay.
We read Pikablu's.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for your support and love and caring. And thank you very much to Aaron for joining us. And always a pleasure and making the episode fun, except for when he makes us sing the Grease song.
It was a wonderful time being here. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Aaron.
Again.
Aaron, can you make me some food?
Yeah, I can make you food
Wait, when do
That
you have to
sounds
leave?
sick.
in like 10 minutes.
Well, never mind.
Okay. All right. Find out what I made Geese next time on.
Next week on Look, Listen with Geese and Guyera. Is Geese going to say something? Because she's shaking her
I
head,
don't
but
know,
she's
because-
moving her mouth.
I
Aaron's
don't know.
pointing at us.
All right, let's end it.
Goodbye.
Bye. Howdy, y'all. It's me, Geese Pete. Thank you for listening to the Geese Pete Productions podcast.
Geese Peep Enterprises, doing business as Peep Industries, together with its subsidiaries, is a diversified worldwide entertainment company with operations in media networks, talent management, parks and resorts, multimedia entertainment, and consumer products and interactive media. Geese Peep Enterprises is a Dow 30 company